Hey, Willow here for Pixie Retreat. Today I'm going to show you how to make my organic almond milk. Now we've got 1 cup of our organic raw unpasteurized almonds into the 32-ounce jar, and I've got 5 pitted organic medjool dates in here. Again, you don't have to use this many dates. I like mine sweeter. You might not like yours that way. These are filled up with water, and they are put into a dark place. You can put them into the refrigerator or you can put them into the cabinet overnight. So just an overnight situation, at least 12 hours. So that piece is done. Here are the almonds after they've been soaked. Now you can see clearly that they're white. I went ahead, this is what I do. Again, you don't have to do this in your process. Taking off the straining lid. The skins to the nuts, to the almonds, have phytic acid in them. That's why we're soaking in the first place, so that we can get more nutrition out of the nut. So we soak it and sprout it. I go that little step further and just completely remove it. It takes about 10 minutes, and I have to say it's a very, very satisfying little task. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna put the almonds into the vita-mix. The 16 ounces of soaked dates overnight, and you can see, I don't want this water to go everywhere. It likes the lid kind of sealed on there. There we go. I'm gonna pour all of this into the Vitamix. Move those out of the way. You can either use vanilla bean, which I love vanilla bean. That's what I'm gonna use today. So I'm gonna just take it pretty much in half, toss that back in there. There's my vanilla bean. I'm just gonna toss the whole thing in because the Vitamix is gonna break it up. If you don't use vanilla bean, take any of your organic vanilla extract and use a teaspoon of this in the Vitamix. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the water, and I'm gonna fill this up. Actually, I'm gonna go up to 8 cups. There we go. So 8 cups of water in there, and this is gonna come out really, really creamy and really rich. It's really good. Let's get this lid on here. The lid, if I don't get it on all the way, it likes to just come out of the Vitamix. So I'm gonna turn the Vitamix on for 1 minute. I'm gonna start it on low, and I'm gonna turn it up to high. Turn it off. Now, I always need to take a knife to unhinge my Vitamix lid. So here we go, putting the lid off. Scoop out this film. All right, so I'm gonna take my Cambro. You can take any kind of, I would suggest like a glass bowl, or it's nice to be able to see what's going on, but if you don't have that, that's fine. I'm using a restaurant Cambro. I love these because of these edges. It makes it really easy to pour, because you're gonna be pouring this off. And we're gonna use this Nutmilk bag. I love it. I got it on Amazon. The company is Ellie's Best. I love this bag. It's really, really good. It's just this nice nylon bag that strains really beautifully. Pour this in. Pour my almond milk concoction into the nut milk bag to then strain it off. It's a really simple recipe. We go through a lot of the nut milks. We make them always ourselves because this way you can see clearly there was 3 ingredients in this. You'll go to the grocery store and you'll look at the ingredient list, or I suggest you look at the ingredient list, and you will see many, 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 many more ingredients, some things you won't even recognize, and almost all of them have extra added sugar and oil in them. This is just a trick. You don't have to do it this way, but if you've got a cabinet that you've got space underneath, I always take the bag. I would do this in our kitchen as well, our commercial kitchen. We had a rack we could do this with. And I'm just kind of tying it off here, little knot, and you can hear that it's straining on its own. Now I'm gonna go in. It just gives me this little bit of leverage, and I always grab the top first, because otherwise, I swear to God, it'll come spraying out, and then you've got a big mess to clean up of nut milk paste. take a look at this thick, rich, gorgeous, creamy almond milk. And like I said, we've got just around 2 quarts, maybe just slightly below 2 quarts, and I am about to pour it off into these 16-ounce glass bottles. Voila! Almond milk, organic, plant-based, refined sugar-free, gluten-free, no extra weird added oils, no refined sugars. And again, you put this in the fridge, in the coldest section of your fridge, and which is usually the bottom of the fridge, and it will last anywhere from 4 to 5 days. Get you some.